As a parent, opening the lines of communication with your child can become more of a challenge when you enter the tween years. You might try to talk to them about certain things and get pushbacks or emotional outbursts. Don't worry, you're not alone. Many parents are finding this a challenging time, and it's okay to have thoughts like, where is my child gone? Or she's turning into a different person. I'm going to give you some simple solutions to try at home. The first simple and general method to talking to your teenager is by encouraging them to talk by creating a safe environment. Your child needs to feel that they have a safe space where they can be open to come to talk to you if they needed to. When you start to have a conversation with your child, listen without judgment. This is so important. Be interested in what they have to say and try to listen even if you don't agree with what they are saying. This opens up the lines of communication between you and your child. Try to show empathy by validating how they are feeling and make some suggestions. You can do this through asking them questions that encourage positive thinking and a different perspective on the matter. The next solution to try is to encourage good sleep. If you remember, we talked about the developing teenage brain in part 1 and how the emotional brain is in charge while the thinking brain is still developing. Without good sleep, this is when you will start to see irrational behavior and different emotions play out. The effect sleep has on your child's brain is crucial. Guiding them towards regular sleep patterns gives you the opportunity to play the logical part for them by helping them regulate their emotions. I encourage you to talk to your tween and point out the long-term consequences of their actions if they, for example, choose to go to bed at 11 p.m. each night. Explain to them how it affects their mood and day-to-day functioning, and when you feel you can allow them, explore some risk in a safe environment. You can ask questions like, how do you feel? Why do you think you feel this way? Have you had enough sleep, or did you eat unhealthy last night? Let's use an example. You're having trouble getting your child ready for school in the morning. You might realize this is due to not getting off devices and getting enough sleep at night. You want your 13 or 14-year-old to get a good amount of sleep every night, between 8 to 10 hours, but you're having trouble getting them off their devices and reaching that sleep goal. As I mentioned, sleep is crucial for the growth of the body and the brain in this age group. During sleep, the body tries to get rid of all the toxins and body waste. One way to describe this is to ask your child, what if the garbage truck doesn't show up to collect garbage for a few weeks? What happens in the neighborhood? They might say something along the lines of, there would be a bad smell and lots of rubbish piled up. At this point, you can point out that their brain and their body is experiencing something very similar to that when we are not getting enough sleep. Lead by example and use relevant information and examples they are more likely to listen to. This is again a great way to open doors of communication with your child, as well as being the thinking brain and voice of reason. Another crucial tip is about diet. A balanced diet is important for gut and brain health. It is important to make sure there is a variety in your child's diet to feed the healthy bacteria and microbiome in the gut. Research shows that there is a direct link between what we eat, which is our gut health, and how we feel and think, which is our mood and brain health. A fun way to do this together with your child is to use the color of different veggies and food as a guide to ensure variety in a healthy diet. For example, you could start with aiming for 3 different colored veggies on your plate each night for dinner. As your child's thinking brain is still developing, you can help by guiding them through their healthy eating options to ensure they make good choices and good habits. Besides making our muscles stronger and supporting healthy physical growth, Exercise helps improve your child's mood and increase their self-confidence. Things like sporting teams can give them a sense of belonging and connection to others. In turn, that increases their ability to work in harmony with others. Once you have tried some of these tips with your child, take a moment and check in with them. Ask them how they are feeling. How has their mood changed based on their adjusted sleep, eating habits, or increased movement? When checking in with them, it can be helpful to ask how their friendships are going. Opening their communication up can lead to discussions around what traits do they want in a friend? Do they show the same traits when they deal with others? Are they treating others kindly? Once you are freely communicating with your child, it opens the door to forming a better, more wholesome relationship and sets them up for their teenage years. You will see calmer emotions and hopefully a calmer household.